Hey everybody, welcome to the 2022 Lemon Ball, hopefully the last of the virtual events you're going to see. So excited you can join us. I'm Jeff Benjamin from the Vetri Restaurant Corporation. I've been part of this organization for well over a decade now, and kudos to Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation for staying strong throughout the past couple years during the pandemic. Hopefully you're all ready to enjoy some exciting programming for this evening. We thought it would be a good idea as you're perusing the auction items and getting ready for the night if you had a few cocktail ideas as you got started. While you're perusing the silent auction list, it's always nice to have a drink in hand. If you were here with us at the event, I would certainly be plying you with drinks. If you came to our house here at Vetri, we would welcome you with an Italian cocktail known as a Spritz. We have our own version of the Spritz, which starts with the Contratto bitter. Most of you probably don't have Contratto bitters at home, but any kind of bitter will work. It's really just the base of the drink. Prosecco or any other sparkling, preferably sparkling white, would be a good additional main part of the drink. And then of course some citrus to bring out the freshness of it. One thing you're going to do whenever you make a cocktail is start with your ice. Those of you at home who add ice later are actually going to have warm drink at the beginning of your sipping. The other thing is ice size does matter. The more diluted you want your drink to be, the smaller the cube. That's why lately you've seen in the cocktail world a lot of larger ice cubes being used. So we just drop one ice cube in there to start. And then as the liquid goes over it, it gets chilled to start. This is just going to be a little dash of the bitter. Coats the ice cube. We're going to finish it off with a pretty healthy dose of Prosecco. You could measure it out, but why? And then we're going to dash a splash of club soda right at the top of it. Give it a little more effervescence. Probably also keeps it a little bit lighter. If you're planning on drinking throughout the night, we want to kind of keep you sane so you can listen to the great programming we have for you. And then citrus is going to really bring out the flavor. You can squeeze it in or drop it in. I like to squeeze a little bit of it in, drop it in, and your cocktail's complete. Other potential drinks for you to have for the evening, again, trying to keep it a little bit on the lighter side, is another classic Italian drink called the Negroni. And one of the things I'm going to do for you tonight, though, is use a gin that has a little bit of Eastern flavors to it. So some of the botanicals in this gin are made with Thai spice as well as other seasonings from the Orient. So I'm going to finish the drink off with a splash of yuzu, which is a tremendous botanical from the Orient. I'm going to use proper glass for a Negroni is a rocks glass. And in this one, we're going to put a couple of ice cubes. It's a wider mouth glass. Again, use the larger cube. If you only have an ice maker at home that makes the chipped ice, I would say it's a good idea to buy one of those ice trays. These all have equal parts of whatever liquor you're going to put into it. So it's going to be a couple ounces of gin, followed by a couple ounces of the Campari. You could throw a dash of vermouth in there, which I did bring up here with me. Ah, there we are. Again, likely not the vermouth you have at home, but any vermouth will do. I don't put an equal amount of vermouth in. This is just a dash for me. And then the other part that would have been vermouth, I finish with the yuzu. Do not shake this, you just want to stir it lightly. And you can dress this with any citrus that you have available. I'll once again use the orange. On this one, you typically only want to use the peel and rim the glass with it. So you start with the citrus start. And again, you've got your cocktail. Some of the people joining us from home will also be favoring cocktails that are called soft tails. Alcohol is not going to be for everybody this evening. I do have my colleague Diana from Vetri here. She's one of our captains here at Vetri Cucina. Diana's going to show you a couple of soft tails to be able to enjoy with your evening.
All right, so one of my favorite ones to start off with is a virgin mojito. Super simple, you know, we're looking at stuff that we already have around the house and very quick. So we do half an ounce of simple syrup to start. Simple syrup is just equal parts water and sugar. Heat it up thoroughly so that the sugar is completely dissolved. And then I could take a couple different sprigs of mint and muddle it into the simple syrup so that you have that releasing of all the beautiful natural oils within the mint. Now, if you have a mortar and pestle at home, this would be much easier, but this does the work as well. And then we finish with 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. And get that ice going. And then just club soda. Very easy, very refreshing. Another fun one, more like a Spritz style, is with the Ghia. Now the Ghia is a really lovely company. They do all botanical, more like aperitifs, no alcohol though. Like with our cocktail Spritz, we're gonna do a little touch of the Ghia, maybe about 1.5 ounces or about 1 ounce, and then just finishing with a touch of that club soda as well. The Ghia kind of smells like Christmas in the best way. And a little touch. And then just a little bit of orange. And we're good.
Thank you so much, Diana. We should probably toast to a successful evening with Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation. Remember to bid quite frequently and quite often, and bid high. Your donations go to a great cause. And Liz, Jay, and the entire Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation group, please, please, please know we wish we could be there together with you, and we can't wait till we are together again.